Warning, this video contains very minor spoilers for Spears vs. America. Head to lewisspears.com/watch to stream the full pilot. Enjoy.
Hey, I'm Lewis Spears, and I'm going to break down some of the key scenes from my TV pilot, Spears vs. America.
I'm Lewis Spears, and this is Spears vs. America.
We flew an entire TV crew down to LA to shoot this thing, and we pulled off some of the best stunts I've ever pulled off in my career. We hoaxed a mainstream media news network in America and got up to a lot of mischief along the way. So I'm going to break down some scenes. Let's get into it. So this classroom scene is probably one of my favorite scenes just because it's the longest I've ever been in a room just lying to people. It's about 7 minutes or so of the pilot, but I was there for maybe an hour and a half giving these people a cultural lesson on Australia that was all bullshit. I reckon I got 20 minutes in and I forgot that we were filming a TV pilot. I was just there for me. So yeah, I improvised my entrance. I wasn't really planning on doing this. I kind of thought of it on the way in the door of just me doing this to everybody because I knew I couldn't give them the finger, right? I knew that surely they're not that dumb. Maybe I could have, but I thought I couldn't do this. So I thought, well, what I could do is I could do this in their face. And then I thought, oh, that's funny. But what would be even better is just getting them to do it to each other. So that was my first big gamble, because if this didn't work, the whole lesson would be fucked. Why don't we start off the meeting by turning to the person next to you and just give them the dingoes? Sure enough, they believed it was a traditional Australian greeting, and they all flipped each other off. The most famous musical entertainer we have in Australia is a guy called Shannon Noll. He's a very prolific songwriter. Shannon Noll has written for Madonna. Shannon Noll's written for Eminem. What I really learned from this classroom scene is just how little Americans know about anyone other than them. Like, everything I told them, they believed. There wasn't one moment where one of them went, oh, hang on, I think you're lying. They were just swallowing everything that I gave them. Which, taken out of context, sounds like a sex crime, but that's all right with me. The reason why we're at a slaughterhouse on a Wednesday night is because every week LA's vegan community hold a vigil to provide comfort and water for pigs on their final day. This vegan segment actually turned out super different to what we were planning to get out of it. Because obviously, when you go into these live situations, you always have a plan, you know what you want to get out of it, but because you're the only person with that plan, most of the people are just regular people, there's no actors involved, nobody really even knows that you're filming for a TV pilot. You go in with your plan, but sometimes that just doesn't work with the situation and you have to completely change it. And with this vegan segment, that's what happened, right? We went in, we knew what we were trying to get, and we didn't get it. But what we did get, I think, was even better, right? So we go into this crazy environment, it was super intense. There's all these protesters, some of them are masked up, all of them are filming, chanting, there's police there keeping the peace, and then there's just like also members of the public driving past, yelling at all of the protesters, honking their horns. It was a fucking intense experience, but what we got out of it was really funny. We went to Skid Row for the pilot as well, and I've never seen like anything like that in my life. We just don't have levels of poverty like that in Australia. It was really confronting to see, and it was quite fucking scary. Like, there were a few places we were told, do not drive. So of course, that's where I directed our driver to go first. And probably shouldn't have done that. We got yelled at, people threw shit at the car at some point, some dude approached the window, so that was a little bit fucking scary. But what makes America tick? Is it really the best country on earth? And how does Australia compare? Before I can answer these questions, I have to find out, what do Americans know about us? What's really cool about the pilot is the studio scenes. That's something that I love from shows like this, like The Chasers War and everything had their like home set, where the show wasn't just the stunts and the hoaxes they would pull off. It was also coming back into the studio and telling like really witty jokes about the news or about the segment that you just watched. And I really love that. And what I would like to do if we do more of this, if enough people, support the thing and grab the pilot. I would love to, if we do a series, do these studio scenes in front of a live audience and show them the stunts and the skits and everything in real time, so you can hear that live audience laughter. All right, now we're up to the Outback Steakhouse segment. I'm not gonna ruin it, but I will just say, before I went to Outback Steakhouse, I, like every straight white dude, was thinking, oh, cultural appropriation is just a bullshit term. That's not real. It's fucking real, right? I've never felt more disrespected. My culture has been abused by the Outback Steakhouse in America. They got everything wrong. It was just all bullshit. They made up everything. They were serving fucking kookaburra wings, and it was just chicken, which I think is like illegal. Do you know what I mean? Like if someone's allergic to chicken and they think, oh, it's fine, it's kookaburra, and they fucking die, I hope they lock up every executive at Outback Steakhouse. Not for the death, just for the blooming onion. Atrocious. I'd like to start off by saying thank you for your service. This was really cool to do, the porn star lookalike segment. This is something that I've literally wanted to do for years, ever since I found out that I had a porn star doppelganger. So we just told him that it was just a normal interview. And then we spring on him in the moment that I actually want to get him to teach me how to fuck like a porn star. So we pull out these blow-up dolls and we blow them up in front of him, and I get him to teach me all of the positions that male porn stars use to have sex on camera. And holy shit, it gave me such appreciation for the talent that those brave men have. It's so hard to fuck like a porn star. You think you just do it normally, right? But it's not that. You have to have sex and make room for a sweaty cameraman to film it. Are you respecting me more or less?
So much more, Luke.
Wrong answer. I left his house with fucking scoliosis, which probably isn't uncommon for his partners. This is my favorite part of the lesson. Again, I'm not gonna ruin it because you have to go and watch it, but let me just say, I played the Australian anthem and I decided to do a cultural dance, and I get them to do it. And they fucking did it. And if you watch the pilot, there's a moment where during the dance, I have to turn around and face the whiteboard. The reason why I do that is because I'm pissing myself watching them do this cultural exchange when I just pulled it out of my ass. So that's the only moment in this whole pilot where I lost it, just because it was so ridiculous seeing all these people do what I've got them to do. That was the only moment where even I lost it, but they didn't see, luckily. I was able to turn around and continue my dance. Now we're up to my favorite part of the whole pilot, the pink wall segment. So there's this pink wall in LA that's super famous because all of these fucking influencers go to take selfies in front of it, trying to sell fit tea and their tits, right? So we went there just because we knew for sure that's where you find the most vacuous people on planet Earth, right? LA, and then the pink wall within LA. That's the gold mine, right? So we went there and I pretended to be a very famous photographer who shot for Vogue. And I called myself Clive Palmer. And again, every single person believed me. The blonde girl is a real legit model. I'm not gonna say her name just to save her from the embarrassment, but we looked her up afterwards. She said she was a model and she wasn't fucking kidding. She's huge on Instagram, so that's great. We got all of these people over, and credit to my producing team that flew over with me. We got all these people over. We told them that I was shooting for Vogue Australia. I'm a famous photographer, Clive Palmer. We went really in depth with this one. We photoshopped an Instagram profile with 2 million followers. We put fucking Billie Eilish on it and all these other famous people and going, look at the portraiture Clive Palmer has produced. He's incredibly famous. He's a cultural icon in Australia. So all of these people desperately wanted to be in Vogue. So I got them to do whatever the fuck I want. It was ridiculous. So if you can just give me a really quick, like a shout like that. Ah! That's good. One more time. Ah! That's great. The camera that I'm holding is just a vlog camera. We forgot the DSLR. So that's all I had. And they were just like, oh yeah, this looks legit. His little fucking vlog camera shooting for Vogue magazine. So I talked earlier about the vegan protest segment going wrong. Well, this is a time where it actually went very right? Something unexpected happened and it just concluded with the biggest payoff we could ever hope for. ABC Nightline showed up to do a story on the pink wall. So we see all these camera crew roll up, this really famous journalist, She's won like Emmys for reporting the truth. She's a real big deal. And they come up to do a story on the pink wall. And I see this and I'm like, we have to get on the fucking news. This is our one chance. You gotta jump on these opportunities. So, again, credit to my producing team. Couldn't do this without them. We send Connor, the producer, over to go and talk to their news producer. And he walks up and he goes, yeah, so, you know, we're just shooting like a documentary about Clive Palmer. He's a really famous photographer from Australia. He's done Vogue. He's doing photo shoots here at the pink wall. What are you guys doing? I'm like, oh, we're just doing a story on the pink wall. And he was like, well, fuck, do you want to talk to the most famous photographer Australia has? And they jumped on it. They walked me over. Boom. I'm on ABC Nightline.
And you're a photographer?
Yes, I'm a photographer from Australia. I'm doing quite well in the photography industry, but no one's really done photography until they come here. So we get the interview, but again, right, I'm here for my own enjoyment, so I'm trying to have some fun too. Let's see what I can get the reporter to do. That's when I start pulling shit out of my bag. I start giving her props and I start giving her poses. I pull out an onion and I try to get this Emmy award-winning journalist to take a bite out of an onion to recreate the famous photo of Australian politician Tony Abbott. And she fucking does it. No hesitation at all. She jumps on it. She wants to be in Vogue, just like everybody else. I mean, who wouldn't want to get photographed by the famous Clive Palmer? And yeah, there's so much other stuff in this pilot. It's such a layered, really, really great piece, and I'm super proud of what we got out of the trip. We flew a whole team over, and it was just like the universe had set up the perfect landscape. All of our stunts worked, or the ones that didn't work paid off in an unexpected way, and it really all came together on this TV pilot. So I think it's really, really good. Spears vs. America is my dream project, and it's something that I would absolutely love to do more of. So, man, I couldn't recommend it highly enough. If you like my stuff, check it out on my website, louspears.com/watch. You can grab it. It's really, really good, and we're going to be using all of the money that we raise from all of the downloads. It's going to go straight into producing an entire series of Spears vs. America. So if enough of you guys grab it, I will go straight back to America and I will film an entire fucking series of this show, because I truly believe in it. I think it's some of my best work, and it's my dream project.
When he got the news lady to like put her teeth up to that onion and it was broadcasted on the ABC, I just thought that was insane.
I thought it was really good, and I look forward to more.
His comparison between America and Australia is really good, and yeah, the Americans clearly didn't know what was going on.
It was fucking amazing. It had me in stitches the whole time, especially when he trolled the news.
I think the style of Lewis's comedy like perfectly drags over from his online stuff that's real popular and well known, drags perfectly over onto the screen. He nails, I think, exactly what he's trying to achieve and what his audience, he knows his audience will enjoy.
And it was just really, really funny. Like I said to Lewis, it's got really like Louis Theroux vibes, like, but obviously more comedy. And it was just really, really good. Really enjoyed it.
This was bloody brilliant. I think more things should be on air like this.
If a network doesn't pick this up or something doesn't pick it up, then they're shooting themselves in the foot. It's fucking crazy. It's actually sick. No, it's fucking awesome.
Thanks for watching this. I hope that you got enough information. Again, I didn't want to spoil too much of it. I didn't want to reveal everything. There is so much more inside Spears vs. America, and I'd love for you to watch it. So thank you. I'm Lewis Spears. Go get that shit.